This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
freekeene.com.
It's time for you to pay your tax now.
Okay, anyway, it's Dave Ridley here reporting in for ridleyreport.com. I wanted to let you guys know there's going to be some more civil disobedience in New Hampshire on May 25th. That's a Sunday, 2008. We'll be doing it's the third in a series of civil disobedience activities, and this time, since it's the third event, we'll be breaking 3 laws instead of 2. As usual, we'll violate the puppet law, the law that says you have to have a license to give a puppet show for profit. And then we are also going to violate another sort of unenforced, innocuous law, which says you can't put water into a milk container. Then we're going to violate one that's a little bit more enforced, and maybe this really could trigger interest, I don't know. But I'm going to hire a person to help me with my puppet show, and I'm going to pay them slightly less than the state minimum wage. If possible, I'll hire a homeless person to do this, but there's not a ton of homeless people in downtown Manchester, so I don't know if I'll find someone that's willing to do that or not. Now, one thing I'm requesting is there be someone to step forward to break a law of some kind. I don't really care what it is. It would be nice to have someone step forward and break the milk carton law. I don't want to be the only one doing this. I want it to start to spread. I'm willing to break 3 laws myself if no one else is willing to break any, but what I'd really like to do on Sunday is break 2 laws, have another person come forward to break the 3rd law. I'll definitely be, breaking the puppeteering law and the minimum wage law. And you can break a law too. Now, of course, I don't think there's any danger in breaking the milk carton law. I don't think you're going to be arrested for that. But if you decide to do it, you need to follow through. And the other thought I had, of course, I'm getting some feedback along these lines already. Maybe it would be cool for someone to just come up with their own idea for their own law they want to break. But I do want to see the law breaking spread. That's part of why I'm doing this. Long as it's constructive, long as it's not hurting anybody, it's good to break laws. But you should probably inform the authorities in advance that you're doing it. Otherwise, it's not civil disobedience, it's just law breaking. Anyway, all the details, check the video description for a link to all the details, but basically it's 4 p.m. in Manchester at Veterans Park. And this event actually comes not long after the Pink Pistols event in nearby Deerfield. So again, check the video description, hopefully for information on both events. Dale Everett and Ryan Marvin of New Hampshire are organizing the Pink Pistols event, although, as you may be aware, Pink Pistols is an organization of gay folks who support gun rights, although I think many of the people who are members are in fact not gay. There's a lot of, the organization welcomes gay and straight folks, of course. But they'll be gathering here at Ron Helwig's backyard gun range to do an event, and I think there'll be a documentary crew there that wants to film that event, and then possibly also the outlaw puppeteering event. We'll see. Oh, and I didn't mention, I'm actually going to be doing a new play. I'll have the same puppets, but I'm going to do a new play. It's called The Night Mike Fisher Spent in Jail. And it's dedicated to the Free Stater Mike Fisher, who did our first really publicly pre-planned act of civil disobedience, the outlaw manicure, in May of 2005.
Henry David Thoreau, could I have your money?
We didn't have any success, getting me arrested. The first couple times I did these, of course, the first time back in April, I did an outlaw puppeteering event. No one would arrest me. So then I did an outlaw puppeteering event in an illegal location, on State House grounds. We're not supposed to be demonstrating there. Well, they wouldn't arrest us for that either. So this third one we'll just see, and of course I've got a 4th one planned. I think it's even better, and that will probably happen in September if I don't get arrested in May. Now, if I do get arrested, then I will cease. This will be the end of, I'll probably cease, I don't know. But this particular campaign will come to an end, the outlaw puppeteering campaign, once I get arrested. Or once I have collected $1,000 in illegal profits. So we'll see what happens. This is Dave Ridley signing out for ridleyreport.com.
Are you a liberty activist willing to be on the front line against socialism?
freekeene.com. would like you to consider moving here to Keene.
While Keene may have the largest number of liberty-oriented media outlets
In the entire state of New Hampshire, there's still a need for more activists. Can you help them? Visit freekeene.com to see what's happening. freekeene.com hooks you up with all the liberty media in town. Join the Keene Liberty activists and help free the beautiful city of Keene, New Hampshire from the clutches of the government. freekeene.com